Oh, it was almost good.
Jackass.
I got into the fucking intro. I'm sorry.
Good. It was good. I was impressed.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome everyone to Red Valkyrie Presents. It's a little chilly for Shae because we're talking polar paradox. But before we do, I should probably say hi to the asshole that sounds like they're still eating steak and potatoes loudly into their mic.
Nope. Finished.
No? Oh, okay.
Wait, he's
Well-
wiping his back with a napkin.
He's just.
Don't
How are
worry.
you
I
doing,
turned on
Si?
the names on the stream, so you don't have to strain yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry, because you did all of the other shit, right? As in,
I did.
I did not just bring up the other two things. You're such a dick.
Thank you.
Dick.
I am doing awesome. Did you actually change the banner?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
I did
That I
your other
reminded you
job.
to change. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it.
You know, I'm licensed as a couple counselor.
We have to go through stream host therapy.
I don't know. I'm 2,000 miles away. Is it still possible for me to punch her in the tit?
No, that's not physically possible. You could do it emotionally, though.
Emotionally, it's happened a lot recently.
Emotional is possible.
Just rabid punch her.
Oh my gosh. Frank, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Showing me entertainment.
Okay, this has to come down because I'm like literally I feel like I'm looking through like a bear or something.
Looked like an extra in the Thing remake.
It was like all like this, and I'm just like, yes, this is totally normal to look through my screen this way. I like how Dillard is instantly just giving me shit. The high altitude mountain gear is the exact opposite of underwater scuba gear. Excuse me.
Yeah, you have to educate him that you weren't one of the divers. You were.
I'm staying topside because I don't do the water. That's not a thing.
That's where
I'm
the
one
people
you
die.
Don't see.
That's why
Yes.
Shae's responsible for their life on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
so you're all dead.
pumping,
Sorry.
pumping the air hose, keeping the oxygen flowing. She may or may not be taking a nap, playing online poker.
Small one. It's a little bit of Sudoku. It was fine. Like up until you guys didn't come back, everything was cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's insurance.
Yeah, it's totally not like it's a person's life. So we're here for Polar Paradox, and I forgot to ask you this beforehand, but you do have a video. Do you want us to play the video?
Sure, I don't care.
I
got nothing to hide. I put it up there.
Oh shit! Is there anything that'll get us copyright struck?
No, I have my my theme song, my own personal Polar Paradox theme song is on it.
Yes. See, okay, this is something people don't understand, because we bought our intro and outro music. It's actually one song, and we paid for it. And I love that we have it because I can play it wherever the hell I want, and no one can be like copyright. Be like, bitch, that's mine.
I got a guy that I used to make music with, and he's good. So I just send him the book. I say read it and then make music, and then he does, and it's awesome. So.
That is actually super badass.
And your next book is like a horror, comic, and you're like, how did you wind up at disco?
You always ask me, let me know if you want me to make changes. And I'm like, I don't need you to make changes.
Well, this is what I found. So I know exactly what to say when I'm talking to an artist or I'm talking to a writer. I know what to say when it comes to editing, that kind of stuff, for what I actually want. Oh, it's a little. Hello, little.
My diving partner.
She's so cute. But yeah, I had the same thing when we were going over the music, and he was like, yeah, so how do you feel about this vibe? And I was like, this is amazing. And then he goes, I mean, I guess you could use that. I was going to flesh it out a bit more. I was like, oh, I literally did not know.
Just note the entire time, but if you think it's good to go.
Yeah, I was like, I really enjoyed it, and maybe that's just because I'm a simpleton, but okay.
No, you don't want to go.
The audience is saying hi.
Yes, the audience said say hello to your little.
There go the tears.
Yeah.
When mommy's being a bitch, you run to daddy. That's how it works.
Oh,
That's like
I
my
hope
dog.
mommy was at
My
an
dog's the
earshot.
same thing.
Otherwise, there are knives coming in that room.
No. She's being a bitch, which just means it's bedtime. So
Yeah.
that's how that works.
she said, "Okay, it's time to go to sleep," and then she was like, "Mommy's so mean. She makes me get rest so I can grow and be healthy."
Yeah, she's Dick's going on 16.
Nice.
Yep, that's about right. Statty, thanks for coming by, hun. Enjoy yourself. All right, let's watch this video.
Hi everyone, I'm Frank Martin, writer and co-creator of The Polar Paradox, an underwater adventure mystery that takes place under the Antarctic Sea. It's like an alien world down there, filled with strange creatures and plants beyond our wildest imaginations. Nearly 95% of the world's oceans are unexplored, making a prime setting for suspense and adventure. The story follows 3 rescue divers as they search for a group of missing scientists under the Antarctic Sea. They face danger the deeper they go. The divers also stumble upon a mystery that could forever change life on Earth as we know it. As a part of KickStarter's Make 100 event, the Polar Paradox is also offering these cool scuba face masks based on design by co-creator Antonio Mastrella. To grab one, simply click the green Back This Project button at the top of the page or select a reward tier of your choice. Thanks for your support, and we hope you enjoy the Polar Paradox.
Awesome. So
Out of here.
what was that?
Nobody wants to look at that asshole anymore.
Yeah. I did notice immediately before you came on screen, suddenly you had to go get something.
Nobody wants to see themselves talk.
So this is actually something we're going to get back to a little bit later in your campaign page, because I have to rag on you just a teeny tiny bit.
No, we're doing it now. What is it?
Oh, okay. Well, then let's just go straight to it. Did you tell everybody here who's leaving comments that they had to be as corny as humanly possible, because they really fucking are?
I did not have anything to do with the quotes. Okay, those are raw taken, and that's how much emotion was invoked in those readings.
I mean, I know 2 of these people. I'm going to be on Tyler's show later. I plan on giving him shit for these lines, because an Arctic underwater adventure where the deeper you go, the more chilling the story gets. Tyler.
People want to sell it, you know.
This is like what's on the back of those the novels that you get when you're at the supermarket, and they're like, it'll be like a slasher, and they go, it's like, it's stabbing good fun, and you're like, what the fuck? That's not even good. Like
1920s carnival barker, you know. It's a chilling adventure inside. Come on, guys, step right up.
And that's the thing, is you do have chilling a lot. It's a chilling exploration with a more chilling story.
That was going for when I was writing. So
is that it?
For the Macabre Motel, also, when I was getting quotes from people, Tyler was one of them. They kept using the word unsettling. So I was like, I guess it's a theme. Like, it's not plugged. It's natural.
Well,
Don't stay out in the cold. That's this book today.
I'm just saying, it's called Polar Paradox, and everybody's like, frigid, chilling. You're like, guys, polar. It's in the name. It's obvious.
Dive in.
Dive in. Yeah, that's another one.
It's easy.
Oh, all right. Tell us a little bit more about Polar Paradox, because this you let us get a little sneak peek, little early peek on it, and I'm really digging this book. This was a fun read, and full disclosure, I hate the ocean. Like, I despise deep water and all the shit in it. So this was like, And I read this at night because I hate myself. So I'm sitting here in a dark room reading it on my phone, and like all these monsters and shit are coming. I was like, fuck this stupid book. I was like, but what happens next?
I'm here to please. So, premise for Polar Paradox is fairly simple. A group of scientists go chart a sea off the coast of Antarctica. Nobody's ever been there before, so it's uncharted territory. And they go missing. So a group of elite rescue divers have to go in after them, and the mission does not really go as planned.
Wait, you mean both missions? The charting mission and the rescue mission?
I would classify that. I mean, I don't know. Do scientists go on mission, or do they go on expeditions?
Ooh.
Mission.
Mission, just so what Sai said was relevant. That's really what that was.
You're right, Sai. I know.
I mean, I feel like it's a mission statement. Help me.
You're not incorrect.
Help you.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to put the hood back up.
There's 2 parts to this story. It's a 2-parter. The first book relies heavily on the polar side of things. You know, it's very adventure-based, very suspense-based. But in the second half, we're going to get more into the paradox side of things, because there's a mystery to it too, and more secrets to uncover. So that's going to come next.
This was a really, honestly, this was a really, really fun read. I've read a lot of indie books, and in fact, I actually just got another one of my hard boxes to start storing them in, and started going back through, and there's a lot of rough storytelling that goes on.
That was a very polite way to put it.
Yes. Is an insanely nice way to put it. I've read a lot of really horrible stories with poor pacing, where either the action makes no sense, or it's like literally whatever story is there is just to get from one action scene to the next action scene. This is not that. This had a good amount of pacing with the right kind of moments that were a little bit slow and a little bit quiet and a little bit full of wonder, and then like, holy fuck, what just happened? And then, okay, we're good again. You're like, okay, I think we're good. I think it's fine. And I really, really enjoyed what I got to see of this so far. So I'm recommending it.
The story structure for this was kind of simple, because, you know, I put a lot of the setup in the first couple pages. You know, they get their mission, they figure out what's wrong, and then I kind of equate the story to like dominoes. You know, once it's all set up, the adventure itself was kind of simple. It was just knocking over the dominoes. They go into the water, and then it's just a sequence of events that keep the plot going. So that's why the pacing really picks up once they actually emerge into the water. So it wasn't that hard to kind of pace and to kind of plot out.
So I have a question, Frank, and
I got answers.
Bear in mind that I have the worst memory humanly possible, but
Sure.
Did you send us a preview of this or something? Because I seem to recall a picture of an aircraft carrier, which I can no longer find. Or am I thinking of something else entirely?
Yeah. Water. It's underwater is under the water. Aircraft flies over the water. So.
Well, that's very helpful. I appreciate that.
You're mixing two things, but yes, we did get a preview.
I hate you.
So yes, and you're still wrong.
Polar Girl went under the ice, so it's just us.
It's all right. We can talk about the book you didn't read.
Okay, that's awesome. This looks really good. That's my contribution to the.
Well, it does look good. If you scroll up to the top, one of the cool things is my co-creator, who did the illustrator. He did.
See, I would scroll to the top, but it's actually Shae sharing screen, and since you can't see, let me just
imagine looking at the fancy cover that we have.
See, that's my co-host right now.
She took off.
She did. She's like.
All right, so
Deuces.
yeah, one of the cool things that he did, which we will eventually see when she comes back and decides to scroll to the top of the page, is that it's a connecting cover with part 2. So it's a big like ensemble piece with all the characters and all the creatures, and you cut it in half.
Oh, awesome.
And one half is for the first part, and the second half will be for the second part, which I plan on launching like in June or July. So if you want to find out what happens after the cliffhanger at the end of part 1, you won't have to wait that long.
Well, that is good. I hate 2 years in between cliffhangers.
You know what I hate? I also hate backing books, and you have to wait 2 years just to get the book. That stinks too. So the book is completely done. I sent it over to Shae, and as CY would know because he read it. And so I plan on sending it out as soon as it's over, as soon as the campaign is done, so people won't have to wait that long to get it either.
By the way, we stared at your empty chair for a while as he was begging me to scroll the screen, and
He didn't comply.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do it. I'm like, just go to the top. He said, I don't want to, and I said, just scroll, just do it.
Sorry, that's Shae's job.
I also
There you go.
really
No, back
appreciate
down.
when I
Part 1
told
and part
you
2.
I will be right back because my dog had got loose and I had to go corral her. You just ignored it. That's great. Thank you.
Where did you tell me that?
If you would have been paying attention after you kicked me backstage.
So you telepathically told me that? That's awesome.
Those are the 2 covers for part 1 and part 2, and as you can see, they're actually part of one piece.
Aha.
Okay.
That is swanky.
I'm impressed by Wolverine's ability to cram that much innuendo into one comment.
I'm gonna rip that, and now I'm gonna put it on the
comments.
No, I'm gonna put it in the thing. That is.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the fucking crinkle. What?
I'm gonna use that pull quote. I'm gonna put it on the page now.
Oh, really? That is awesome. You should definitely do that.
Send it to me. I'm gonna use it.
Yeah. We need to come up with like the corniest to add on there.
Oof.
I should. That's a good little flash little contest. The funniest pull quote, and you get a free book.
I feel like our audience is up to that challenge for sure.
Ramen, I am not highlighting that
No,
chat.
I'm not either. You just keep that to yourself, Ramen.
You're giving that little bald man entirely too much credit, and yeah.
All right, so we've got you as the writer. Antonio is your artist, and is he also doing your color?
Yes, we co-created the book together. He did the cover. He did some of the designs and some of the back matter pages. And he did the colors too, and I lettered the book. So it was kind of just the 2 of us.
Nice.
Just the 2 of us.
And then what is this? Chinadu? Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, he just did the variants. I did it. He did a cover for me on a previous book, and he does a phenomenal job. So, when you scroll it down at the bottom for the rewards, you can see what his variant looks like.
Well, let's check him out. Oh, this is the first couple pages of your story, right?
Yeah.
I told you, aircraft carrier.
Where's Omar? You're wearing your
Yeah. I'm the female version of Omar.
You didn't get the right color jacket.
I know. It's because I'm the female version, so I'm like a reverso.
C minus.
Bizarro Omar. Because I'm a chick and I'm white and I got a white jacket. Like everything is wrong. It's fine.
You didn't grow the beard. I mean,
no, because I'm clean. See the Bizarro side. I'm just the clean shaven.
You realize that if you reverse Omar's name so that it is Bizarro, you become Ramo.
That I'm fine with it. I can
Ramo.
Oh, our chat is gonna implode.
So Shae, are you saying you're the polar opposite character?
Oh, that's so terrible.
Someone super chat so we can break this chain of icy death.
Wow. Okay. I'm trying to get to. So these are all of your various levels of backitude that people can support you at, right?
Yes. Go down a little bit. Down a little bit. There you go. There's his variant. It's cool
Oh,
thing
nice.
squid and the submarine, which a lot of people like. A lot of people are grabbing it.
It looks really cool. It's also horrifying. Just throwing that out there. Like, that's a legitimate nightmare of mine.
A lot of people think giant squids don't exist. They're real. I've seen some
Yeah.
encased in aquariums, like some dead giant squid with black in the tomb. You don't like Shae?
New sponsor, Ramo. Oh, I don't want to know what product they have.
It's Bad Dragon's even worse cousin.
Oh my gosh. All right, so let's go over. I feel like on Kickstarter, it's always easier to go over the tiers if you have them like this. So
You can't do that on Indiegogo. You can't make the images.
you can, but on Indiegogo, you can have it all up here and see everything that's going on without it getting awkward with this select this reward shit if I hover over it at all.
Yeah. I mean, I have to make that on. I made those myself. Those little images.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause those are my.
I'm just saying they're a lot more common on Kickstarter than they are on Indiegogo. So because you have them and it's easier to visualize it, we'll go over it through this way. So
Small-minded individuals don't have to read the whole thing. They could just see. Ooh, that's
yeah. Ooh, that one's pretty. I get that one. It had the pretty picture.
What if I just throw cash at the screen? Will that get me your comic?
Probably not. No. And
Oh.
and
in all fairness, I haven't tried it yet, so I can't confirm whether or not it will work.
Sai, I feel like the only cash that you have right now is change, and I don't think you should throw that at your Chromebook because I'm pretty
Excuse
sure
me,
that
bitch.
would work it. Oh, is that $1? $1.
I have $44 in my hand.
Pulled it out of my G-string this afternoon.
I did.
I forgot you worked the corner recently. All right.
Well, you were my customer, so
Really? From across the country.
exactly.
all
Long
right,
arm of
so-
Shae. Have you seen it?
Oh, done. Okay. The Bare Bones Digital versus Digital Deluxe. What's the difference between the two?
So the Bare Bones Digital is just story. That's kind of it. The Digital Deluxe gets some back matter, and also for process junkies, you'll be getting some concept sketches, some page layouts, pencil pages and such, and the script too is included. So it's just a little extra stuff that you could kind of if you're into that kind of thing.
Awesome. And then standard print cover. The theme song. So for $5 more, you get the badass theme song, which.
And it will just be, and also theme songs included in all the other tiers above that. So if you're $15 or up, you're definitely getting the song.
Nice. So 20, we have the Kickstarter variant. If you want to go for $5 more, you can get both. Which, I mean, that's a really good deal. And I like that. This is one thing, and I was talking about this on previous streams. This is one thing that I really like that you're doing that not everybody does, is you're offering the digital as well as the physical. And it's like, if you get the physical, you still get a digital copy, which is something that I really appreciate, because with as much as I travel, TDY, and being on the other side of the country for my family and all that, sometimes I want to have good shit to read, but I'm not going to take all my comics in a carry-on.
Yeah,
because I'm just going to damage them, or the TSA will steal them and say that they weren't in there to begin with.
The way I look at it, you bought the book. It's
yeah.
So you should be. It's like when you buy a DVD. If you buy DVDs nowadays, and it comes with the digital code, it's like it's just you got the thing. So why not?
Yeah.
Be able to watch it or read it wherever you want. So
exactly. So
right. I just take that one step farther and just torrent it to begin with, and then it's like I own the DVD, but not.
Anyway.
Hi, Luke.
Early backer discount. So, how long was that up for? Is that still up?
Friday. So the project launched yesterday, Tuesday. Keep it up Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It ended the day Friday, which is just basically $5 off the next tier, which is the cover bundle and print set.
Awesome. I really like these prints too that you've chosen.
Yeah. So one of them is there's the Virgin variant cover. Another one is done by my buddy Steve Finella, and the other one Mike Watson drew just last night on his show Chat and Draw, which is a cool kind of concept.
Oh, awesome.
Very cool. Wait, so this one is the one that Mike Watson did, the middle one?
Yeah. So yesterday when I launched and he didn't draw it yet, I just had kind of a question mark. Like, you'll see what this is later. But you know what? People backed it not knowing what the third print was going to look like. What time Friday? Midnight, I think. End of the day. I don't know. Go to the Shae. If you scroll to the reward somewhere, will it tell you?
Midnight when? Eastern or Pacific?
52 hours to go.
52. So do the math.
You have 52 hours.
Yeah.
2 days in change. I'm pretty sure that's
it's
probably
Eastern.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's
that's gonna end
midnight
up
Eastern.
being midnight Eastern.
Yeah, because it's almost 8 o'clock plus 4.
Not that it matters, because Kickstarter doesn't charge you until the end of the campaign anyway. So it's
That is true. So I could just back this now, and then
That is
worry
true.
about it next month.
if you were so inclined.
Yeah, just just hold on. Nothing's happening. I don't know what you're laughing at all.
I hit remove. Did you remove it too?
What? No, I'm not removing it. I'm just I
Opening a
have
new
the
tab?
power of multiple tabs on my Chromebook boy over there.
The power of tabs compel you. Hey, fucker.
Hey.
I have multiple tabs open.
It's like, yeah, multiple being 2. All right, so
But she was mid-sentence.
That's the best part.
That was
By the way,
so was Cy.
I'm just going to be here by myself. So the book is phenomenal, by the way. You should definitely back it. Like I said, it's 2-part story. And if you like the 2-part story, let us know, because then we might continue it and do a sequel.
chilling.
Okay, so I do have a question for you. So you have the $50 tier, which is double signed comic, right?
Yes.
And then you have the $75 tier for the scuba face mask. So, you get the face mask at $75, right? Look at that thing.
Yes, and it's a Make 100 event, so that's the only tier it's on. So if you get anything over 100, anything above that, you won't get the mask.
Oh, okay.
Just for that tier.
Gotcha. And then this was another one that I was had some question about. So for 125, you have short story commissions. So what is that exactly?
So I always kind of do this because I'm jealous of artists that get to actually mission to do things. So I my first campaign, I started this with a short story commission, and I always get 1 or 2 people that grab it, and it's just basically I'll write whatever story you want that's 1,000 words long. So,
Okay.
So sometimes people aren't specific at all. They say, Frank, just take it away, run with it, tell me what you want to write. Other times people say, I want a story about a dog that gets lost, and it can't find its owner, and it gets pulled. I'm like, okay, I'll write that too. So I like the challenge of being given ideas and then having to then map it out and write a short story, because I'm a prose author too.
I like that. I really like that. Cause I'm the same way. Like I can try art, and sometimes it's okay-ish, but it's not anything that people are like, let me commission you and pay real good money for this. It's like,
It's
good job.
It's a fact that I'm the worst artist on planet Earth. Like
I would like to argue that, actually, because there's this. And that, if you pay attention, if you look at my right hand, that is a ginger root. And my left hand, that is a gerbil.
Guinea pig.
I'm sorry, that is a guinea pig.
I see it.
Yes.
I see it. I like the coconut bra, too.
Yes. Supposed to be a fur bra, but you know.
So, you know what? This idea actually came to me because at conventions, I'm always, like I said, I'm jealous of artists that get commissioned for a piece at a convention, and they get to just put their head down the entire time. They don't have to talk to anybody. I'm working, and they just get to draw something.
Right, and they make all these sales hand over fist because they're still doing stuff, and people are like, "Look at him go! I'm gonna buy something."
Yeah, I wanted to like bring a typewriter and just be like, I'm writing. Somebody wants me to write a story. So
yes. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I 1000% agree. I want like a really like fancy old typewriter with a really loud
like
bell.
a late 80s like Texas Instruments word processor that like folds open on the hinge.
I used to have like an old school typewriter too because my parents randomly had one in their basement. We're like, we don't know what to do with this. Give it to the kid. And I was like, I'm gonna write a book.
Write a short romance between your male character and one of the sea monsters in your book. For your OnlyFans account, you want this to be like a
no. I'm gonna get your short story commission, and that's going to be my instruction.
Fine, I'm up. I'm all for it.
Literally, he's like $125. So, I'm okay with that.
Do you want it X-rated, X-rated, or X-rated?
What's tentacle?
I'm back. I'm done. Going away again. Oh my goodness. For $250, we have original art commission, and this is from your main artist.
Yes, it's Antonio, and it's not a digital piece either. He's going to draw it traditionally and we'll mail it to you.
Very cool, very cool. And then 300
and
is
then
the
he left.
Cub.
I know. I'm looking at Shae and I'm getting hot, so I have to open the door.
I mean, I got a fan going. I'm good. So for 300, you have a commission combo.
It combines the two, so you get an original art piece and I'll write the story.
Nice.
Now, will you write a story based on the art piece?
I can, and I have.
Ooh, that's awesome.
That's actually pretty fucking awesome, especially if you're if you're wanting to beef up a part of Indiegogo that you already have planned, and you want to have a way to get a commissioned art piece and some writing to go as a stretch goal or something. This would be a way to support an indie artist and get that at the same time.
So for my very first campaign, when I had this, somebody picked Ewoks eating people as their subject. So we had an art of like Ewoks eating people, and I wrote a story about Ewoks.
That's awesome. See, I feel like we need to get like 4 of your writing commissions and then like 16 of his art commissions, and then that's an ash can.
Make it happen.
Wow.
Then you're a producer.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and with your earnings of the channel, by all means.
It was a pipe dream, Shae. It was a fantasy.
I'm gonna reinvest all that parka money for you.
This is a really old jacket. All right, for $400, you can get an original inked comic page. Do you get to request any pages, or is it random?
I don't know, because they're not my pages.
Oh.
Question. They're Antonio's pages, which he's offering up as part of the campaign. So I'm sure you can try.
Fair. And if you do $75 more, rather than art pages, you get to just be a character.
Yeah, future. I'm always making projects, so I love inserting people in there. People like seeing their likeness and stuff. So, for some reason, people love saying, "Can I be a character that dies?" I don't know. Is that like a fetish or something?
I'd rather
No,
be
I
one
think
that
it's-
lives.
I feel like for a lot of people, last year had zombie books out. And obviously nobody is surviving in these zombie books. So everyone that got drawn in was getting killed off. And it started a trend where certain people were seeing how many books they could get killed in.
You know what?
Because it was 2 or 3 books back to back that they would buy in, and then they were like, everybody who becomes a character will die. Like, you're not going to be a recurring character. You're going to die in the book. And I think that's what started it. Now everybody's like, are you going to kill me? Can you kill me? I want to die in this book. I have a record going.
For this tier, I'm not using throwaway characters. They would be speaking characters. So.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Yes, but if she buys this, can you make her into Ramo the deckhand?
That is her choice. Her likeness, her choice. You can't buy it for her and then be like, I want...
Sure I can. $475. I submit her photo.
Say, this is what I want to have happen.
Exactly.
I would like her to be named Ramo. And have her be exactly the opposite of the character.
We are not making it sound ethnic at all. It's Ramo.
Ram-O.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you're terrible.
RAM-OH. Ramo. Oh.
Dillard Draws wants to know, how much would it be to have the buckler kill all of your characters?
I don't know. $5?
It's gonna cost more than $5, Dillard. I know that your main bad guy is a villain, but hot damn, he's now going.
Your main character is the villain.
Right. Now he's going and killing other IPs. Like, that's terrible. Okay, so this is more what Cy was talking about. Produce a short comic for $7.25.
Which, if you have excellent memory, guys, is the exact same tier that I had last time.
I have horrible memory, but I also could not move the last time we were streaming, so I was stuck in one position.
Yeah. I would love to do it. Nobody's taken me up on it yet. You gotta have high tiers just to make everything else not seem as expensive, you know?
Just so everything else seems less expensive, you have like a really high tier. I got you.
Exactly. I'll throw up there a $1,200 one too.
Nice.
Just for I'm just putting, like, this is the book at $1,200. I'm just putting it up here so it's the highest thing you could possibly do.
Nice.
Like, I will draw a doodle in it somewhere, and I won't tell you where. You'll have to find it.
It'll be a scavenger hunt.
Basically, it just, they open it up to this giant scene that's behind me, and there's just like a random little fish, like goldfish cracker looking fish. It's like,
pick the I'll vandalize your book tier.
I mean, Comic Mark literally had a tier that was I'll burn a book for everyone that backs at this level. And he had about 8 people back at that level to burn the book that he made. So he got them printed, and then he live streamed a bonfire and him just chucking them in.
If I get the right project, I'll do that too. It's the theme. You just can't do it for no reason.
Yeah, no, I mean, his project was a book that was pretending that North Korea won. So
That makes sense.
It's a fair book to burn.
Book
a lot. All right, and so you also have some add-ons.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about these.
Yeah, so last campaign, horror themed. I had a whole bunch of horror add-ons. This one's sci-fi, so I have a whole bunch of sci-fi books. The ones in the picture is Ascawana, which Shae should read because it's about a lynch monster.
Fuck that.
Predestined is kind of a YA sci-fi action book that's the premise of it is a bunch of assassins come back in time to kill a kid, like Terminator, except instead of growing up to save the world, the kid learns that he's going to grow up to end it. So that's why they come back in time to kill him.
So we're rooting for his death. Got it.
Yeah, it's like if somebody went back in time to kill Hitler, and little Hitler is just like a normal kid. He's like, "What? I'm going to grow up and murder all these people." A Weapon's Journey is another sci-fi book, a militaristic sci-fi book that I wrote. It's kind of superhero-ish. And then the other one, the last one in the picture, is it's an anthology that I have a short story on. That's a comic book. That's the only one that's a comic, and it was put out by Top Cow. So I have a short comic in that anthology.
Oh, neat.
And and I also have as an add-on the Macabre Motel, which was my last project.
Yes, and I think that I missed that, which is very upsetting.
Stretch goal, maybe patches. You know what? I haven't really thought of stretch goals. I'm not that far ahead.
You mean day 2 into the project and you don't know what all of your stretch goals are going to be?
I'm not a big fan of people that post up their stretch goals before they hit their goal. I think that's bad luck, bad juju.
Presumptuous.
Yeah.
Presumptuous.
Is very presumptuous.
Fair. Well, when you get to that point, you should definitely consider patches.
You know what? Patches is not a bad idea. I might do that next time for part 2. I wasn't considering patches.
I know a person.
No.
You know a guy.
I got a guy.
You got a patch guy?
I got a guy. His name is Tony. He hook you up real nice. Yeah, no, we literally...
But his stitch work is out of this world.
His stitch work is amazing. Just don't ask where they came from, okay? It's very good. Very good.
We went from Italian to Puerto Rican. Really.
Like, it goes all over the place, okay? I have one accent.
Tony gets around.
I got one accent I can do semi-reliably, and it's because it's the foreign language I speak, and that's it.
We went right from Goodfellas to Scarface without me.
It's fine. It's all the same.
Say hello to my little patches.
Capiche?
Capiche. Exactly. Oh, yeah, Frog G is like, we should have put out the bingo cards. I'm sorry. Our members, Frank, just to let you know, we say the same shit through so many different shows. Our members have made up bingo cards, and they play Red Valkyrie Presents Bingo whenever we're on.
You get if you win.
Right now, bragging rights. Eventually, we're probably going to actually have a Red Valkyrie bingo, and Cy and I are going to try very hard to not.
So, why did you bring this up? Is one of the spots Shae butchers an accent?
No, one of the spots is I know a guy.
I know a guy.
Seriously, some are kind of. I always do like a digital bundle full of sci-fi books I'll probably put together. Might be one of them. I like doing a writer's commentary too, because they're digital stuff, so I don't have to really like ship anything, which kind of keeps costs down. And then I might do some other printing if we get some of the higher stretch goals. But right now I don't really. That's too far off. I don't really think that far ahead.
Okay. That's. Oh. You're echoing back.
Oh my god. Am I echoing?
I just know I can hear me.
Loud.
Okay. Yeah, it is Frank. Okay, good. I thought I was going insane. I was like, I swear I didn't touch anything. It's always me. Frank is now engaged in deep conversation.
You can unmute yourself in StreamYards. Just hit the mute button.
Say
that again.
Something.
There we go.
Good.
What's up?
Oh my god, we
say
sound
hi?
like we're inside you now.
What? I don't even know how to imagine that, and
Dive deep.
I imagine things on a daily basis. It's kind of my job, so I don't.
Is this another little?
It's a little one. It's a big little one. Come say hi, Heaven.
Hi, big little.
He can't hear you.
Oh, that's okay.
You want to say hi?
He has children back.
Hey, how you going? Good.
Uh,
He's like, I'm done.
this isn't
Don't make me
Twitch, Dad. Never mind.
These are just people talking, and one of them's an icon. That's boring.
Dad, is that another cam girl?
Yes.
Worst cam girl ever.
Why do you keep spending all our college money, Dad?
Look, Undead Ramen is so adorable.
Oh my god,
Oh
he's
my
so
gosh.
cute. I'm wearing his
Everybody.
gaming headset now, so he's like, Dad, why were you gonna play some Halo? I'm like, no.
No, I'm just trying to not echo.
You're playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Oh my gosh. All right, so we did have another question, and I do believe that you prepared for this question.
I lied. I didn't have enough time.
Horrible. Well, you're gonna have to come up with something on the fly again then.
You know what? I did. I googled something real quick, and it didn't provide the answer that I wanted. But I'll look it up again, and that will be my answer.
So for anybody new watching the channel, we are asking if he were a tree, what kind of tree would he be and why?
A black spruce.
A black spruce. Why a black spruce?
Racist.
Because they're I gotta and let me read more from Wikipedia. This is a Wikipedia break.
Let me read why I chose black spruce.
Okay, because when they grow, because of climate change, they're very susceptible to grow not straight up but on an angle, which is also known as a drunken tree.
That's I feel like that's accurate. I feel like that is fitting.
I don't know if there's such thing as a drunken tree, but I googled it and it came up, and I was like, that's gonna be my answer. But yeah, black spruce. Who would have known?
Yeah, not I.
I remember last time you asked me this, you guys were naming trees left and right. I can name 2 trees off the top of my head.
We've also been asking this question for about a year.
At least 50 streams.
Wow, y'all are terrible.
Black spruce matter.
That's mildly racist. It's playful. It's playful. We like to say playfully racist.
Playfully. Oh my gosh.
All trees matter. No, they don't.
All trees matter. I can't. Oh, this is ridiculous.
But you know what? It's not the only tree that's prone to be a drunken tree. It's just, I guess, the most prone.
Oh, okay.
So, by a percentage of the population, you're saying that most of them are drunk. Okay.
I'm not taking it that far. You can run with it if you want to.
That's what you said.
This most commonly occurs in northern subarctic taiga forests of black spruce. So, under which discontinuous permafrost or ice wedges have melted, causing trees to tilt at various angles.
Wedgies. Wow.
I say wedgies? I said wedges.
Oh. Yeah. I'm just scared
Ignore
now.
size.
I'm a writer, not a reader. What do you want from me?
Rubber tree. That's what I'm gonna be for this stream. Rubber tree.
See, Death Metal Hero says all trees do matter because they create oxygen, and we only need that to breathe.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Excuse me. Trees only produce oxygen half the time. Did you know that, Shae?
I like how both me and Frank are just dead eye staring right now. Like I don't know what to. Don't care.
They're asking about spruces on crack. At least mine is slightly a learned conversation you could dip into. It's true. During the day, trees produce oxygen. At night, they produce carbon dioxide.
Well, yeah, because do you know why?
Yes.
Because oxygen is a byproduct of photosynthesis.
Yes.
We need to move past this.
You see, the chloroplasts.
Chloroplasts? More like boroplasts.
Should not have been that funny.
Am I by myself again? I gotta give a 30-minute long lecture on trees.
Please do not.
There are very few things in life I know at least about, like trees.
Wow. Okay, y'all are going too far. This is getting insane.
Wow.
Just. Oh.
Thank you, Shae. Well, thank you, CY. I kicked her. There, I did it again. I played with her heart. Got lost in the game.
What song is that?
Not That Innocent by Britney Spears.
Love how you knew that off the top of your head. It took me a while. I'm like, I know this somewhere. Recognize these are song lyrics.
This you can't fool me. This is from a shitty song.
It was in the music video. She was on Mars or something.
I didn't watch the video. They played it on the radio forever.
I do not remember.
This is the early 2000s when I in my MTV years.
Yeah, this is the
oh my
time
God.
that I like to forget.
Is Frank younger than me, Shae?
I
don't know.
You want to guess how old Frank is? That's the new game.
How old's Frank?
Okay,
the
winner in the chat will get a prize. Only if they guess it. You get one guess. You have to be right.
When you say something like that, you have to have a prize in mind. You can't just be like, "Oh, what do you win?"
Are you gonna
stapler?
High five.
Do you want to actually give a prize? Because I'll do a print. It won't be a print from this campaign.
Is this going to be like The Price is Right? Somebody has to guess like one.
No, you have to be spot on.
Spot on. Okay.
Yes.
Shae, you pick the prize, and it cannot be our logo.
No, it'll be one of the art prints that we've had committed. It'll be Troy's. Okay.
So Past Master Dan says 33. What About says 37. Frank's just leaving, so he doesn't have to answer.
I'm not leaving. I'm closing the door that I opened because it's cold in here now.
Past Master, he says, do we get patches? We had something else that we have to pay.
I'm not sponsoring. I'm not sponsoring this.
You're not
38, 31, 39.
Are any of these right?
And no 20s? I'm not. Nobody thinks I'm that.
I mean,
I don't look that old.
Okay, I see your hairline.
You know what? I should be
14.
Happy. I should be happy. I'm not getting any 40s. No, nobody's guessed right yet.
Y'all are wrong. Yay! I don't have to send a print.
We got 14 people in the chat. There's a lot more votes to go.
You know what? Full disclosure, Shae messaged me in the private chat and said, whatever people say, just say no to all of them.
You know how they know that's a lie? I can tell you exactly how they know that's a lie.
Because we can hear it very clearly when you type.
No, she did it very softly.
Yeah.
She kept her hands up like this so you couldn't really see what
Ramen guesses 30,008.
30,008? About 7 off.
Yeah, she doesn't get a guess again.
Silver Ogre says 28.
You lost your chance, smartass.
You already guessed 38.
Any
Silver
other
says
numbers
28.
you guys would like to... Yeah.
No.
Any other numbers you guys would like to throw out?
If anyone's paying attention, by process of elimination, somebody has had to again. I also just had a birthday, so it's throwing people.
It's a new age.
It's a new age that I have to remember. For about a month, when you have a birthday, you have to. When somebody says how old you are, you got to think for a minute.
Pedro Ang says that you're only in your 20s if you worked in an emerald mine in Colombia. Shae is guessing 35. Luke guesses 42.
This game has become way more intense than I thought it would be.
All right.
Frank's like, damn it.
I feel like I'm one of those at a carnival sitting on that Sitting in a
Guess your weight.
water tank, ready for
Wait.
to hit the
Oh, with the balls flying at you. Oh, nice.
before I get dunked in the water.
So,
Has anyone hit it?
No one's hit it.
No. He's been watching the chat.
No, I don't watch the chat.
Look, it took him 3 minutes to even see you on the screen. I have no faith that he's watching the chat.
I'm not watching the chat. I'm
Wolverine says, your boy seems like he's too old for you to be in your 20s.
No, I knocked my woman up when I was 12, so
Oh my gosh.
that's what you think.
That's horrible. See,
We
look-
play for
look at
blood. We don't fuck around on RV. How deep will he drop?
this. Our chat is officially entirely
Yeah.
off the
Once you nail it, I'll drop into deep water.
Oh god.
Ah.
Oh, so bad. Why is it always about balls flying at him with CY?
Take the icy plunge.
All right. I'm
Is the
gonna
game
go out on a
officially
limb.
over?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say nobody has any further questions related to the fucking campaign.
I have a question related to the campaign.
Wait,
How old are you,
wait,
Frank?
wait. I was gonna wait for it.
I knew it.
Are we everybody done?
Yeah, I think everyone's
Last
done.
chance.
I'm 34.
Oh, I was close.
Somebody else said 30.
Fuck, you're younger than me.
Aren't you supposed to be in bed? Oh, and come here. Show everybody your bathrobe. Sharks.
Sharks. Oh my gosh. It's a very fitting bathrobe for this stream.
We are very thematic in this family.
I see that. I see that. I feel like Baby Shark is playing somewhere in your house.
You know what?
God, now you've got it in my head.
My 3-year-old has a bathtub toy that's a shark, and when you put it in water, it starts playing Baby Shark.
So I've heard one version of Baby Shark I was okay with, but it was a metal version and it was hilarious.
Whatever floats your boat. Get it?
Yep. All right. Do you have any other things that you want to let us know about this campaign before we wrap?
No. If you back it, you will make me happy.
Feed
So
his
much
children.
No. Yeah. They're ravenous sharks. They're little piranhas that devour everything in sight. So.
Oh my gosh. This fucking underwater puns. Wow. So go make Frank happy. Go get your copy of this. I can attest that it was a very entertaining read and something that you definitely will not regret. I enjoyed it despite the fact that I hate all of this shit behind me, like with a fiery passion. But it was a really entertaining and very mysterious book from what I've seen so far. So wholeheartedly recommend you get in on this. Alex, any last words?
Just that I'm 29, so I have you. So,
The more you say it, the sadder it sounds.
Please. And please, because when I hit my funding goal, it's just enough to keep me above water on the project.
Oh,
So what you're saying is this campaign could sink you.
Yes, 100%. I'm going to be swimming in bills.
I hate my life. Silver is saying it doesn't charge us until the final day. That is correct. Kickstarter does not charge you until it closes out. So
Yes.
remember that you backed.
February campaign will run from January 12th, which was yesterday, to February 2nd. So at February 3rd, it will attempt to charge your credit card.
Yes. So have your stuff set up right. I like how we're apparently trying to stick with a tree theme. So we asked what you would be. Now, what's your favorite tree?
What's my favorite tree? My favorite tree. I think I said cactus last time, right?
I think so.
How about an aloe tree? That's a good one.
Ooh, aloe. I like aloe.
What about those wavy ferns at the bottom of the fish tank?
Algae.
There you go. Whatever that shit is behind Shae.
Oh my gosh. I'm so...
My favorite. My favorite tree is about bioluminescent algae.
I like how tree to Frank really is just any kind of greenish plant of some sort. It's got to be a tree, right? It's green. It kind of grows up-ish.
Yeah.
Moss. Trees do that.
Moss.
Glowing marijuana.
Pastmaster Chad says that's poop.
There's only one tree, and we know it lights on fire. So.
Oh my goodness! All right, thank you so much for hanging out with us, Frank. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you guys. It's definitely the most interesting stream that I'm on during my campaign.
It's been 2 days.
Unique.
He's like calling it already. Will not be a more interesting stream.
No. Called shot. Right into the foul post. Called shot.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Never. It's like never will I see dueling hosts that will fight between kicking each other out of it. So.
And leave you to fend for yourself and be like, the book's fucking awesome. Go back. And, they're back. Oh, they're gone again. So it's really good. You'll enjoy it.
I can't even stay here. It's so good.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on an info at that point.
Really, Luke? No, up here.
Hidden trees.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you to my co-host. For some reason, I'm thanking you. I can't remember why. Thank you to everybody in the chat who hangs out with us.
And for them, too.
And please make sure that you go and check out Polar Paradox on Kickstarter. There's a lot of awesome tiers and some really cool add-ons. I know that I was going to be super sly and back while I had you on, and then it asked for my full credit card number, and that's in the other room. So I was like, shit.
And since I haven't used this in 3 weeks, his campaign is insane.
Wow.
This is why Cy's not allowed to do things. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We will catch you on Friday for Regen Cycle, so make sure that you come and hang out there as well. And we have some really awesome stuff on.
That's a good one.
Frank can't fathom the dynamics of this show.
I love how he put fathom in as a capital, just in case we didn't get it.
Fathom.
That had to be capital.
This book is leagues ahead of the competition.
Oh, I'm done. I can't with the fucking puns. They're terrible. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.